Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. Wow! Go woke, get fucking smoked. Liam Smith knocks out, stops Chris Eubank Jr. in round 4. Now, I picked Chris Eubank Jr. to win this fight on points. I felt it would be competitive, but I felt Eubank Jr. might be a bit too fleet of foot, a bit too quick, to where he would kind of like out-hustle, out-jab Liam Smith, and kind of keep him at arm's length for long periods. I also was thinking about, Liam Smith moving up in weight. Chris Eubank Jr. has been at middleweight for some time. He's even fought at 168. Eubank Jr. was for bigger man, so I assumed his height and reach would more than likely win him this fight. However, that wasn't the case, man. That was not the case. Wow, where do I start? So round 1 was your typical feel-out round, basically. Eubank Jr. was kind of taking the half step back, flicking that jab, kind of seeing what was in front of him. Liam Smith was fighting out of that crouch, that tight guard. He was trying to find his own jab. Liam Smith landed the best punch of round 1, which was an overhand right. He kind of countered Eubank's jab. I felt Liam Smith's pressure in round 1 won him that round. Round 2 was somewhat similar, kind of a low-key round. I felt Eubank Jr.'s jab was a little bit better. It started to break through the guard of Liam Smith. He was starting to step around Liam Smith, but Liam Smith was still applying that pressure. He got some cuffing shots up close on Eubank, a couple of body shots here and there. Round 2 was close, even round maybe. Round 3, however, round 3 was basically the fight I was expecting. Eubank Jr.'s jab was much more effective. He was quicker with the jab. He was doubling it up, splitting the guard of Liam Smith, kind of keeping Liam Smith at arm's length. And halfway through round 3, Eubank Jr. started to unload with his trademark uppercuts, and they were splitting the guard of Liam Smith. Now, of course, the uppercut is Chris Eubank Jr.'s best punch, bear that in mind. So round 3 was a great round for Chris Eubank Jr. Outpointed Liam Smith, landed the better shots, maintained distance, outboxed Liam Smith, for my money. Round 4 though, man, damn! Liam Smith came out with a point to prove. I think he realised he had a bad round in round 3, and he wanted to regain momentum. He seemed to quicken up his feet in round 4. He closed the distance much quicker and actually manoeuvred Chris Eubank Jr. into a corner. And Liam Smith then unloaded with some short arm punch combinations, chopping right hands around the side, which caught Eubank Jr. on the side of the head, coming through with hooks, and he culminated the combination with a wonderful right uppercut, which jacked the jaw of Chris Eubank Jr. That was the shot that hurt him initially. Liam Smith then followed up with a cuffing right hand, which dropped Chris Eubank Jr. in the corner, and he was badly hurt. Amir Khan settings against Bradis Prescott, wobbling all over the ring. He was completely done. And by the way, I think it was a left uppercut that done the damage. I think it was like a left screw shot uppercut, which caught Chris Eubank Jr. That's the one that did the damage. But anyway, he gets dropped in the corner, badly hurt. The referee allows Chris Eubank Jr. to continue. Liam Smith jumps all over him. Eubank Jr. goes in for the clinch, and Liam Smith catches him with a right hand towards the side of the head. Chris Eubank Jr. goes down once again. He gets up, but the referee waves it off. He was done. Usually, I like to see fighters get cleaned out in a big fight scenario. I know that sounds savage, but it is what it is. But yeah, that was a good stoppage. Chris Eubank Jr. was done. Yeah, what can I say? Surprised me. This one surprised me. I expected a competitive fight in which Chris Eubank Jr. would win on points. Liam Smith coming up in weight. The shorter man with shorter arms. Not as quick in terms of hand speed or foot speed. But the timing from Liam Smith done the job. I tell you what, man. That left uppercut, Povetkin Dillian White settings, Eddie Hearn's Garden. Jesus Christ. Can't believe what I've just seen. Big win for Liam Smith. Big win at middleweight. And that puts Liam Smith in a good position now, you know, to fight the likes of, who knows, maybe a Golovkin, who the hell knows. But biggest win of Liam Smith's career in terms of notoriety. Eubank Jr. is the biggest name he's beaten. And yeah, man, great win for Liam Smith. I am super surprised. Although Chris Eubank Jr. has always been a guy who us boxing fans have maligned in terms of, you know, various flaws in his game, not fighting the best opposition. I've always kind of suspected most people always felt he had a good chin, and he took some hard shots throughout his career. He went to 168 and took flush shots from George Groves. I saw him take a couple of hard shots from Arthur Abraham, for example. The guy's taken hard punches and shown a good chin against real punchers, bigger guys than Liam Smith. But in this fight, man, that uppercut just cleaned him out. Was it just a perfect shot? Or is his punch resistance starting to go downhill? Because again, Chris Eubank Jr. has taken punches from bigger punchers than Liam Smith. Again, George Groves, for example. But yeah, man, I mean, once he was hurt, he couldn't recover. I'm shocked, honestly, I am shocked. This is why, but again, these are the nights to where it kind of reminds you why you watch boxing, because occasionally you'll get a fight like this, you'll get a night like this, and it really reinvigorates you. And yeah, this is one of those fights. But in regards to punch resistance, where's it gone for Chris Eubank Jr.? I'm going to theorise something. Of course, he was supposed to fight Conor Benn back in October of last year, and that fight fell through due to obvious reasons. And yeah, he was preparing to make a catch weight. Was he restricting himself more than he usually would to make that weight? Did that take a toll on Chris Eubank Jr. that only revealed itself down the line? I'm not saying that's the case, but again, I've seen this guy, for all of his faults, take big punches, and he recovers, and he goes, and he gets through it kind of thing. But yeah, man, the punch resistance just wasn't there. It just wasn't there. And again, I do wonder whether that Conor Benn camp may have had something to do with it. Was his dietary intake different? Was he doing something different to cut that weight and keep it down so he could make the catch weight and the rehydration clause? I'm not trying to give Chris Eubank Jr. excuses. I'm just trying to theorise to why this happened. Or maybe it was just a perfect shot. Who knows? Regardless, I don't really care after Chris Eubank Jr.'s carry on at the weigh-in. Again, go woke, get smoked. What can I say? Liam Smith knocks out Chris Eubank Jr. in round 4. It was a TKO, but this was basically a knockout. Chris Eubank Jr. could not continue. He was done. Again, Amir Khan settings, chicken dance settings. What else can I say? Crazy ending to this fight. Crazy ending. Anyway, share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Delboy. Peace.